The voice said yes. We're going to move on to our first song with Lil Dude.
Hello. I'm going to be singing Little Red Caboose, which is a catch-on song if you've never heard it. The first time we're going to sing it like a regular voice, then we're going to sing it like we're whispering, like we don't want our parents to know that we're still awake. And then we're going to do it really big and really loud when we want to wake our parents up in the morning to make us pancakes. So here we go. Little red caboose, chug, 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 little red caboose, chug, 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 little red caboose, behind the train, 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 train. Smokestacks on his back, 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 coming around the track, 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 track. Little red caboose behind the train, woo, woo. Little red caboose, chug, 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 little red caboose, chug, 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 little red caboose, chug, 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 little red caboose behind the train, 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 train. Smokestacks on his back, 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 coming around the track, 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 track. Little red caboose behind the train, woo, woo. Thank you very much.
Round of applause for Little Dude. Wow, I see some big groups doing some funky moves. I see you, Funky Bunch. I see what you're up to. All right. Oh, Boo. Boo, I got a question. Boo, do you like picking flowers, Boo?
I do. I'm a botanist of sorts.
Do your flowers itch sometimes?
You know, it's funny you mention it, because they do.
Yeah? Can you tell us a little more about how you handle it?
Oh, boy, can I. So, is this a catch-on song? Okay, yeah. So this is a catch-on song. My body needs calamine lotion. My body's so red and itchy. The flowers I picked for my mommy turned out to be poison ivy. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch that poison ivy, ivy. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch that poison ivy.
Round of applause for Boo! Please use calamine lotion and don't touch plants that look itchy, or those with 3 leaves.
Leaves of 3, let them be.
I know that Freckles isn't here today, but I'm hoping somebody could help lead us to Candyland. I really wish Freckles was here.
Hey, Momo.
Yes, not Freckles.
Do you know what you get when you dip a kitten in chocolate?
I would really like to know.
A kitty cat bar. Like a Kit Kat bar.
Oh, so good. Here's my silent applause for you. Please do lead us.
Okay, can I get a little echo help from Goofy so we can learn it first?
All right. My brownies have been practicing.
Okay, I have to get up too. First, we need to practice the puffs, though. I just want you to go, puff. Perfect. Never change it. It doesn't matter how fast the song gets. That's what it's like. So majestic. All right, here we go. Take me back to the candy land.
Take me back to the candy land.
Where the cotton candy grows.
Where the cotton candy grows.
Puff,
Puff,
puff.
puff.
Where little marshmallows grow from the trees.
Where little marshmallows hang from the trees.
And the lollipops grow from the ground. What?
And the lollipops grow from the ground. What?
And the lollipops grow from the ground. Yes.
And the lollipops grow from the ground. Yes!
And the lollipops grow from the ground.
And the lollipops grow from the ground.
Whew, that's a great song. What do you guys think?
I think they can speed it up a little bit there, not
You
Freckles.
think so?
I think so.
You think we can do it as a repeat faster?
I think they got it as
Okay, here we go. Oh, take me back to the candy land
Take me back to the candy land
where the cotton candy grows.
where the cotton candy grows.
Puff,
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 puff.
where little marshmallows hang from the trees
Where little marshmallows hang from the trees
and the lollipops grow from the ground. What?
and the lollipops go from the ground. What?
And the lollipops grow from the ground. Yes!
And the lollipops grow from the ground. Yes!
And the lollipops grow from the ground.
And the lollipops grow from the ground.
Let's go faster! All right, here we go. Are you ready,
All right,
Goofy?
Freckles, hold on. Question.
Yeah?
Are we repeating this time or are we going all together?
Do you want to go all together?
I think we're ready for all together. I think
Okay,
we're
here we
got
go.
this.
All together. Oh, take me back to the candy land where cotton candy grows. Puff, puff, where little marshmallows hang from the trees and the lollipops grow from the ground. What? The lollipops grow from the ground. Yes, the lollipops grow from the ground. Whew. Can we do it one more time? One more.
I think we got the faster part.
Okay. Super, supersonic speed. Here we go. Whew. Oh, take me back to the candy land where cotton candy grows. Puff, puff, where little marshmallows hang from the trees, lollipops grow from the ground. What? Lollipops grow from the ground. Yes, lollipops grow from the ground.
Woo! A round of applause for Nut, Freckles, and Goofy. I can't wait to tell Freckles all about this tomorrow. If
My
you're-
mustache is sweating.
Huh?
My mustache is sweating.
That sounds awfully suspicious. Do mustaches normally sweat?
Of course, they all do.
Oh, guess I wouldn't know. I'm not lucky enough to have a mustache. Someday. Optimism. All right, now we have a very serious announcement from Special Agent Royal Ocean.
This is a test of the emergency alarm system. For this test, you will hear the following. That was just the test. If it was the real emergency alarm system, you would hear this. Thank you. No, it was a joke.
Very good, everyone. Now, Special Agent Royal Ocean,
Yes.
what's a tree's favorite drink?
I don't know. What is a tree's favorite drink?
Root beer. You make sense with your song.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I've got a catch-on song called Hermie the Wormy. We're going to sing it a few times, so sing along. Sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. Then along came Hermie the Wormy. He was this big. And I said, Hermie, baby, what happened? I ate my sister. Sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. When along came Hermie the Wormy, and he was this big. And I said, Hermie, baby, what happened? I ate my brother. Sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. When along came Hermie the Wormy, and he was this big. And I said, Hermie, baby, what happened? I ate my mother. Sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. When along came Hermie the Wormy, and he was this big. And I said, Hermie, baby, what happened? I ate my father. Sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. When along came Hermie the Wormy, and he was this big. And I said, Hermie, baby, what happened? I burped.
That must have been an astronomical burp. Thank you, Special Agent Royal Ocean, also known as Sorrow for short. I hope not to call you Sorrow. That sounds like a pretty sorrowful name. All right, Our next song has to do with quite the tale. Peter Pan, are you here?
Here.
Peter and Cece, please lead us in our next exploration.
All right, we are going to lead you in the bear song. It's in your songbook, so you can follow along, but it's also a repeat. So we start repeat. Ha 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 ha. My name is Peter Pan.
That's a good one, Peter.
Whew, okay, I need to recover from that joke. I hope you do too. So I'm gonna sing it, and then Cece's gonna repeat it back. You can repeat it back too. And then at the end of each verse, we'll sing it all together. And you can clap too. All right, so the bear song. You ready? The other day, I met a bear, a great big bear, way up there, all together. The other day I met a bear, a great big bear, way up there. He looked at me, I looked at him. He sized up me, I sized up him. He looked at me, I looked at him. He sized up me, I sized up him. He said to me, why don't you run? I see you ain't got any gun. He said to me, why don't you run? I see you ain't got any gun. And so I ran away from there. But right behind me was that bear. And so I ran away from there. But right behind me was that bear. In front of me, there was a tree. A great big tree. Oh, lordy me. In front of me, there was a tree. A great big tree. Oh, lordy me. The nearest branch was 10 feet up. I'd have to jump and trust my luck. The nearest branch was 10 feet up. I'd have to jump and trust my luck. And so I jumped into the air. But I missed that branch. Oh, way up there. And so I jumped into the air. But I missed that branch all the way up there. That's all there is. There ain't no more. Unless I meet that bear once more. That's all there is. There ain't no more. Unless I meet that bear once more. And so I met that bear once more. Now he's a rug on my living room floor. That's all there is. There ain't no more. Unless I meet that bear once more. Someone said I missed a verse. What verse did I miss?
I caught that branch on the way back down, but I think your story was more interesting. We didn't know what happened to the person in the end.
Let's just throw in that verse.
You don't have to throw it.
And so I caught.
Now don't you fret.
Now don't you fret.
Now
Now don't you frown.
'Cause I caught that branch
I caught that branch
on the way back down.
Now don't you fret. Now don't you fret. I caught that branch on the way back down. Thank you for telling me I missed a verse. We completed the whole song.
That was so good. Thank you, Peter and Cece. I do think the story's more interesting now that we knew that the bear became a carpet and then you caught the branch. Who knows? I mean, that's defying gravity. I see how high. Okay, we're going to move on to our next song. Minnie, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Girl, I only got one question for you. Are
What's
Girl
that?
Scouts high-minded?
They sure are.
Are they other things?
They sure are.
Oh, I can't wait. Please do tell us.
So if you want to stand up, you can. That'd be great.
Everybody stand up!
Stand up. That's a rule. That's a law. So it starts pretty slow and then we go super fast. So it's not super fast, but it's kind of a catch-on song. So just, you know. Girl Scouts are high-minded, bless my soul, they're double-jointed. They climb hills and don't mind it all day long. Girl Scouts are high-minded, bless my soul, they're double-jointed. They climb hills and don't mind it all day long. Girl Scouts are high-minded, bless my soul, they're double-jointed. They climb hills and don't mind it all day long. Girl Scouts are high-minded, bless my soul, they're double-jointed. They climb hills and don't mind it all day long. Supersonic speed. Girl Scouts are high-minded, bless my soul, they're double-jointed. They climb hills and don't mind it all day long.
Round of applause for Minnie! And everybody who also stood up or sat down. Let's be honest, that song is a doozy. Oh, Edge. Hey, Edge.
Hey, I had to move a baby.
That's okay. I never have to move babies, so I bet it takes a second. It's okay. Do you know what trees wear when they go swimming?
I don't.
Tree trunks. It has nothing to do with your song, but I thought you needed to know that before you started. But you got something else to tell us about.
I do. An old Austrian, as you put it earlier. Yes. So this song is called An Old Austrian, and there are some hand motions that go with it, okay? So we're just gonna start singing. It's kind of a catch-on. I think you guys have the lyrics in your songbook, so please follow along, okay? We're gonna start off by doing a little drum roll on your legs. It goes, an old Austrian went yodeling down a mountain top high, when along came an avalanche interrupting his cry. Ole, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swish, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swish, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swish, ola kikia, oh. An old Austrian went yodeling on a mountain up high, when along came a grizzly bear interrupting his cry. Ole, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swishker, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swishker, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swishker, ola kikia. An old Austrian went yodeling on a mountain top high, when along came a St. Bernard interrupting his cry. Ole, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia. An old Austrian went yodeling on a mountain top high, when along came a Jersey calf interrupting his cry. Ole, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia. An old Austrian went yodeling on a mountain top high, when along came a maiden bear interrupting his cry. Ole, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia, ola cuckoo swisher, ola kikia. An old Austrian went yodeling on a mountain top high, when along came a maid, interrupting his cry. Ole, ole, swish, bang. Oh, sorry. There's a verse in there that I've never sung before. There's no smacking.
Everybody give a round of applause to Edge. Love that song. That poor Austrian. And we are now going to go to the CITs.
CITs, assemble. Today we are going to sing for you the crocodile song.
There's a crocodile.
And orangutan.
A foxy snake and an eagle flying. A rabbit.
A beaver.
A crazy elephant.
Na 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 na. There was
An orangutan.
A foxy snake and an eagle flying. A rabbit.
a beaver.
A crazy elephant.
Na 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 na. There was a
A foxy snake and an eagle flying. A rabbit.
a beaver.
A crazy elephant.
Na 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 na. There was a
And an eagle flying. A rabbit.
a beaver.
A crazy elephant.
Na 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 na. There was a
A rabbit.
a beaver.
A crazy elephant.
Na 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 na. There was a a beaver.
A crazy elephant.
Na 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 na. There was a na 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 na.
A round of applause for all of our CITs. I want everybody to take a second and think of your favorite animal from that song. And again, in the next 5 seconds, you're gonna pose as that animal. We're gonna take a big picture of one of your favorite animals. So remember, it was crocodile, orangutan, foxy snake, eagle fly, rabbit, beaver, crazy elephant, or you can choose to be a na 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 na. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, make sure you hold it. I'm taking pictures the best I can. Everybody looks so good. Don't forget to smile. Oh, these are so good. I can't wait to put them up on the Facebook. Unfreeze. You are good to go. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Now we are going to take it actually back to Peter Pan, who's going to sing about some food that we're missing out at camp this year.
Really? I hope we don't eat this at camp. It's kind of gross.
It's a delicacy, Peter. Every Tuesday lunch.
I don't know what you're eating. We are going to sing Greasy, Grimy, Gopher Guts. It's in your songbook. But I'll teach it. So Mambo, if you could repeat back what I'm singing, you can follow along with Mambo. I'll sing it, you repeat it, and then we'll all sing it together. All right. Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts.
Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts.
Mutilated monkey meat.
Mutilated monkey meat.
Itty bitty birdie feet.
Itty bitty birdie feet.
Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts.
Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts.
And I forgot my spoon.
And I forgot my spoon.
Before we sing it all together, did I forget any lines?
But luckily, I have my straw.
Yeah. Okay,
Go for it, Peter.
Let's sing it all together with the straw edition. Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey meat, itty bitty birdie feet. Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts, and I forgot my spoon, but luckily I have my straw.
Ah, so good. I'm really sad we're missing out on that this year. Maybe next year. All right. Now, lastly, before we get to our story of the night, we're going to take it back to Little Dude because she's got to sing about one of my favorite camp activities. Little Dude, take it away.
Hello. So we're going to be singing Swimming. So if you know, the lifeguards love this song. It's a very similar to the song that the CITs just did, to where you sing and then you hum and then you just finish it, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to teach you the motions to go with the song before we sing it. So when I say swimming, you're just going to swim however you want. I don't care how you swim, breaststroke, butterfly, whatever you want to do, you can do that. And then when I say swimming pool, you're going to just make a rectangle like the shape of our pool. Yeah, loving it, seeing it there, ladies, looking great. Okay, and then you're going to be really hot, and then you're going to be really cold. Oh, and then you're going to do the swimming pools again. And then sometimes you're going to swim forward. Sometimes you're going to swim to the side. And then sometimes you're going to dive in real fancy ways. You can pretty much do that however you want. All right. Here we go. Swimming, swimming in the swimming pool. When days are hot, when days are cold. In the swimming pool. Front stroke, side stroke, fancy diving too. Don't you wish you didn't have anything else to do? But, when days are hot, when days are cold. In the swimming pool. Front stroke, side stroke, fancy diving too. Don't you wish you didn't have anything else to do? But front stroke, side stroke, fancy diving too. Don't you wish you didn't have anything else to do? But don't you wish you didn't have anything else to do? But
A round of applause for Little Dude. Very nice job. Oh, I wish we could be out there right now. It's getting sweaty in here. All right. It is now time to get to our story of the night. So we will be reading, as always, The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. And there are a few characters that we need some help with. So whenever we bring up the humming fish, you are going to sound like this. And whenever you hear the swami swans, you're going to sound like this. And whenever you hear the brown barbaloots,
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
Now I understand we have some Lorax stashes in the crowd as part of our disguises. If you have those, we would love to see them. The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. At the far end of town where the grickle grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no birds ever sing excepting old crows, is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, just as long as it could, before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax, and why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere? From the far end of town where the grickle grass grows, the old Onceler still lives here. Ask him, he knows. You won't see the Onceler, don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurkum on top of his store. He lurks in his lurkum cold under his roof, where he makes his own clothes out of myth-muffled moof. And on special day midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks, and tells us how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of a rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents in a nail, in the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snub, his secret strange hold in his grovulous glove. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper-ma-phone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone. Slop! Down slips the whisper-ma-phone to your ear, and the old Onceler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hose, and he smells as if he had smallish bees up his nose. Now I tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long, long time back. Way back in the days when the grass was still green, and the pond was still wet, and the clouds were still clean, and the song of the Swami Swans rang out in space. One morning I came to this glorious place, and I first saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright colored tufts of the truffula trees, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. And under the trees I saw brown barbaloots,
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
frisking about in their barbaloot suits,
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
as they played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. From the rippulous pond came the comfortable sound of the humming fish, humming while splashing around. But those truffula trees, all my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I unloaded my cart. In no time at all, I had built a small shop, and then I chopped a truffula tree with one chop. And with great skillful skill and with great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft and I knitted a thneed. The instant I finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump of the tree I chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mister,
He said with a sawdusty sneeze.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs.
He was very upset as he shouted and puffed.
What's this thing you've made out of my truffula tuft?
Look, Lorax, I said, there's no cause for alarm. I just chopped down a tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed to find something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it has other uses, yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers for bicycle seats. The Lorax said,
Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth who would buy that fool thneed.
No one on earth, huh? But the very next minute, I proved he was wrong. For just in that minute, a chap came along. He thought the thneed I had knitted was great, and he happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the poor Lorax. You poor silly guy. You can never tell what some people will buy.
I repeat,
Cried the Lorax.
I speak for the trees.
I'm busy, I told him. Be quiet, if you please. I rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. I called on my brothers and uncles and aunts and said, listen here, there's a wonderful chance for the whole Onceler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Nitch. Turn left and we walkin'. And sharp right at South Stitch. And in no time at all in the factory I built, the whole Once-Our family was working full tilt. They were all knitting needs, just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of truffula trees. Then, oh baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now, the chopping of one tree at a time was too slow, so I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffula trees at one smacker. We were making needs 4 times as fast as before, and that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But the next week, he knocked on my new office door. He snapped.
I am the Lorax, I speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots.
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
Who played in the shade in their barbaloot suits.
Barbaloop, 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 loop, loop.
And happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my ground trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruit to go round. And my poor barbaloots are all getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. They love living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to go find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys.
He cried, and he sent them away. I, the Onceler, felt sad as I watched them all go. But business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not. But I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered the wagons, I biggered the loads of the needs I shipped out. I was shipping them forth, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more needs, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing my pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes.
I am the Lorax.
He coughed and he whiffed, he sneezed and he snuffled, he snarled, he sniffed.
Onceler?
He cried with a crufulous croak.
Onceler, you're making such smogulous smog, my poor swami swans. Why, they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in his throat. And so,
said the Lorax.
Please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you've smogged up around here. Once more,
snapped the Lorax, his dander was up.
Let me say a few words about Gluppity Glup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making Gluppity Glup and Sloppity Slop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Onceler man, you. You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hum. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off, oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary, in search of some water that isn't so smeary.
And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax, "Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap, and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend on going and doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more trees into needs, which everyone needs." And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. For just in that moment, or from the outside of the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall, the very last truffula tree of them all. No more trees, no more needs, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Now all that was left beneath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax, and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance. Gave me a very sad, sad backwards glance as he hoisted himself from the seat of his pants. And I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was one pile of rocks with one word, unless. Whatever that meant, well, I just couldn't guess. That was long, long ago, but each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So, catch, calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water, and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. Please give a round of applause to all of our helpers for this evening for the Lorax. And thank you to all those who participated along with us. We are now going to switch over to the song Tango, which me and Goofy are going to lead. So Tango is a repeat after me song, and we're going to sing it 3 times. The first time we're going to sing it at a regular volume. The second time we're going to sing it at a quiet volume. And then the third time we're going to sing it at a very, very loud volume. This is a repeat after us song. Tango,
Tango,
chimney bye bye yo.
chimney bye bye yo.
Tango,
Tango,
kumbari kumbayo.
kumbari kumbayo.
Malue,
Malue,
male palu malue.
mali pali malue.
Tango,
Tango,
chimney bye bye yo.
chimney bye bye yo.
Tango,
Tango,
kumbari kumbayo.
kumbari kumbayo.
Malue,
Malue,
male palu malue.
mali pali malue.
In your best louder voice, while still sounding good. Tango,
Tango,
chimney bye bye yo.
chimney bye bye yo.
Tango,
Tango,
kumbari kumbayo.
kumbari kumbayo.
Malue,
Malue,
male palu malue.
mali pali malue.
Everybody give a round of applause. Thank you so much, Goofy, for helping us out in that song. We are now going to take it to Edge, who is leading us in Puff the Magic Dragon.
All right. We're picking up our magic dragon. Oh, hang on. Gonna make a quick little appearance because he won't keep the hood on.
That's the cutest dragon I've ever seen.
Magic dragon live by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought in strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Becky kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail. The kings and princes would bow whenever they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags, but Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
little boys. Painted wings and giant strings make waves around our toys. One great night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. And puffed that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. Oh, his head was bent in sorrow, his scales fell like rain. Up no longer went away along the cherry lane. Now his lifelong friend, up do not be afraid. But that mighty dragon sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, but the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in land probably. But the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land probably.
A round of applause for Edge and Puff the Magic Dragon and friends. Thank you. All right, we are now going to move to Zippy, who will be leading us in Rose.
So Rose is in your songbook. It's normally sang as a round, but we're just gonna sing it. We're gonna sing the first verse through twice so you guys get a feel for it, and then we're gonna sing all three verses once together. Rose, 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 shall I ever see thee wed? I will marry at thy will, sir, at thy will. So all of the verses kind of go to that same kind of tune. So we're gonna do all three of them now. Rose, 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 shall I ever see thee wed? I will marry at thy will, sir, at thy will. Ding dong, wedding bells on April morn. Carve your name on a moss-covered stone, on a moss-covered stone. Love, 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 message to this world is love. Love thy neighbor as thyself, as God loves us all.
Thank you, Zippy. A round of applause. Thank you so much. We are now going to go to MB, who will lead us in Where Have All the Flowers Gone?
Okay, where have all the flowers gone is also in your songbook. I just want to point out one line of the verse, and every single verse is wrong. So if you hear me singing something different, you'll know why. Long time passing is listed twice. The first time it is long time passing. The second time in each verse, it's long time ago. Just so we know the words are different, okay? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls have picked them, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone for husbands, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the husbands gone? Long time passing. Where have all the husbands gone? Long time ago. Where have all the husbands gone? Gone for soldiers, everyone.
Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone for graveyards, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone for flowers, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls have picked them, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
Round of applause for MV. Thank you for leading us in that song. And we are going to go to one of our last songs before we do taps for Freezer, who will lead us in Jamie Boy, which is also in your songbook.
Okay, so Jamie Boy, Camp Classic. I'm going to teach you guys the chorus quickly, and then we will get into it, and it's in your songbook so you can follow along. Okay, so Mambo, do you want to be my echo to teach the chorus?
Sure thing.
Okay, thank you. Jamie Boy, Jamie Boy.
Jamie Boy, Jamie Boy.
I see you walking by the water, the water, the water, the water.
I see you walking by the water, the water, the water, blue water.
My Jamie Boy, Jamie Boy.
My Jamie Boy, Jamie Boy. I see you walking all alone.
Why are you walking all alone?
Why are you walking all alone?
Okay, so everybody got the chorus. I believe in you all. So I'm going to start. Jamie Boy, I see you walking by the water, the water, the water, blue water. My Jamie Boy, I see you walking all alone. Why are you walking all alone? Somebody should be walking with my Jamie Boy. Should be talking with my Jamie Boy. Somebody I know. Dooba, 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 Jamie Boy, I see you walking by the water, the water, the water, blue water, my Jamie Boy, I see you walking all alone. Why are you walking all alone? Somebody is eager to walk with you and is eager to talk with you. Somebody I know. Dooba, 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 Jamie Boy, I see you walking by the water, the water, the water, blue water, my Jamie Boy, I see you walking all alone. Why are you walking all alone? Somebody, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Can't you see who is eager to walk with you, and is eager to talk with you, somebody I know. Dooba, 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 Jamie Boy, I see you walking by the water, the water, the water, the water, my my Jamie boy. I see you walking all alone. Why are you walking all alone? It is I who is eager to walk with you and who's eager to talk with you. I love you so. Dooba, 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 Jamie boy. I see you walking by the water, my Jamie boy. I see you walking all alone. Why are you walking all alone? Sorry, there was a verse repeated twice in the songbook, so I got really.
I take full responsibility for that typo.
I
Thank
don't
you,
blame you. It's okay.
Girl Scouts go with the flow. Thank you, Girl Scouts.
Exactly.
All right, we are going to end with our taps for the night. So if you could cross your right hand over your left. If you don't know which one's your right and your left, look for the L and put it under. All right, here we go. Green trees around us, blue skies above, friends all around us, in a world filled with love, tap sounding softly, hearts beating true, as we all say good night to you. Day is done, gone the sun, from the lakes, from the hills, from the skies. All is well, safely rest. God is nigh. I want to linger a little longer here with you. It's such a perfect night. It doesn't seem quite right that it should be my last with you. And come September, I will remember our camping days and friendships true. And as the years go by, I'll think of you and sigh. This is good night and not goodbye. In Girl Scout fashion, keep your arms up while we have announcements. So we have one more campfire left this summer if you have not signed up for it. Even if you are not camping with us next week, we would love to have you back for our final campfire. I hope everybody has a good night finishing your activities for tomorrow. There are still some mysteries left to be solved. And release yourself. Voice, can we stop camp?